Welcome to Focus and Faith. I am Eva, your host, and thank you so very much for joining me today here on Focus and Faith. For you newcomers, welcome. For you returning visitors and viewers, thank you again so much for joining me here on Focus and Faith. For those of you who don't know, Focus and Faith is all about teaching you how to allow your spirit to be your compass. Your spirit is your guide and you are made of spirit. Okay? So welcome. Thank you on this very special day. Today is a day that is celebrated, February 14th, is celebrated in the United States of America, all about love. So February 14th is celebrating love. That's what it does. But most of us know, as all the other special holidays, it has been commercialized. It has been commercialized. So what we want to do today is talk about love itself. All right? So get your handy dandy notebooks out because you're going to get a homework assignment today. Of all days, yes, you are. You're going to get a homework assignment. Please participate. Participate because the purpose here is to learn and grow. We are learning and we are growing here on Focus and Faith. All right, so you got your notebooks out? I have mine. I'm going to start here because, of course, we have to take notes in order to remember and to be reminded, okay, of the things that we discussed and we talked about, because sometimes we have to go back. So a lot of times on the show, I say, go back to the videos, because we have talked about love before here on Focus and Faith, all right? But this time we're gonna go just a little bit deeper. So if we can move beyond the commercialization of Valentine's Day, then we can learn a lot about love and sharing of love unconditionally. So are you ready? You got your pens, your pads, your phones, your notes in your phones. Are you ready? So we can actually celebrate love unconditionally. All right, Eva, how do I celebrate love unconditionally when I don't even know what love is? I don't even know a thing about love. Or, on the other hand, I know some of you saying, oh, I know everything there is to know about love. I've been in love before. I've had my heart broken before. Well, we probably all have had our hearts broken before, or disappointed before, or dismayed, delusions, and, confused about love, because love doesn't hurt. And a lot of times, even as a child, as a teenager, a young adult, a mature adult, a fully grown adult, and a senior citizen, we have had lessons that we have learned, hopefully, we have learned when it pertains to love and loving unconditionally and understanding what love is. First and foremost, I just want to say and remind some of you that you are already love. You were created in love. No matter how mean you think you are, how big and bad you think you are, how big your ego is, okay? Or the words that may come out of your mouth, I don't love anybody, or I'll never love again. Love does nothing but hurt. Those are emotions talking, all right? All right, do you understand that? Because you are love and there's nothing you can do to ever change that. Okay, you can be as mean as you want to be, as big and bad as you want to be, but somewhere deep inside you, it may be deep down inside some of you, Some of you have pushed it so far down that you don't even recognize it and don't even want to recognize that feeling and that sensation and that gift that's inside of you that speaks to you on a daily basis, guiding you with love. So don't forget that it's there. All right? It's there in all of us. All right? It's that connection that God left inside of us when our spirit joined this earth and made this bodily connection. All right? That is still within you. Get back in touch with it. All right? Oh, Eva, how do I get back in touch with love? I'm just so done with love. You start right there. You start with the things that you say out of your mouth. Change it. Change what you're saying. Change the way you see love. Change the way you have perceived love. And start saying and making confessions that are positive where it concerns love. No matter how hurt you have been in the past, stop living in the past. Stop allowing people to control you by your emotions and what has happened in your life. Yes, you can love from a distance. And you can love unconditionally. Means that you don't have conditions attached to your love. You don't have conditions attached to it. Yes, you are priceless and your love is priceless. And remember that. Remember that. Okay? So when people see that in you, they will respect that and they will respect you. It's not from a demanding, egotistical standpoint. It's just a simple understanding of who you are. And when you understand that you are love, you will start to portray love. You will start to give love freely. You will start to respect love. And you will recognize love when you see it, feel it, sense it. And you won't get it confused with intimacy. What do you mean intimacy, Miss Eva? Can you just say the word? Can you just say it? All right. Don't get love confused with sex. All right? Don't get love confused with that. All right? Sex is the icing on the cake for most people. If it ain't the icing on the cake, then you got to go back and take some lessons. All right, this is Valentine's Day. We're talking about love. We're talking about affection. We're talking about caring. We're talking about trusting. All of those things that allow you to be able to understand who you are. When I say trust yourself first. All right? Do the things right by you. Because if you don't, you will see yourself in other people, okay? And then you won't trust them. All right? So let's start loving ourselves. All right? And when we do that, we can love unconditionally. Right? Because conditions may hurt you. It may hurt other people when you tie love to conditions. When you say you love somebody because A, B, C, and D, like they buy you things or they take you out or, they uplift you and encourage you and those kind of things. Love yourself, encourage yourself, then you can love others and others will see that love and they will love you. So if they love themselves and you love yourself, where are the conditions? All you're doing is spreading and sharing love. But the greatest love of all is when you can love someone else that's not a family member, that's not your child that you have birthed into this world, okay? Because those type of loves are bonded loves. Your family members that you grew up with, you grow up bonding to them. But when you can show love and share love and have love for someone that's not a birth child or a family member, then have you experienced greater love? Okay, Eva, what are you talking about? How can I love a stranger? How can you not? Is the question. Because people do it every day. The person that you met and fell in love with, come on, be it male or female, or male to male, female to female. Let's get it right. Get real. Now, it happens to people. We cannot say it doesn't happen to people. It does. Because people are emotional. All right? So it happens to people. But you never knew that person in your lifetime. Or you could have fell in love with someone that grew up with you in school, but you had to at first have a relationship or some kind of interaction with that person, all right, that was a stranger to you at first. Are you with me? Are you following me? And over time, you fell for this person, meaning that you started to like, care, trust, and have a connection with that particular person, be it in your childhood, your teenager, young adults, because it has happened to people. Okay? So we're trying to cover the whole gamut here in showing you that you have loved a stranger. All right? There are people out here that have said and are still in relationships that have lasted 40, 50 years or more that have said, I fell in love with this person from the first time I saw him or her. Or other people have said, I knew this person was going to be the one that I was going to marry and spend the rest of my life with. All right? Those things happen to people. All right? Okay, so are you ready now? You got your notebooks. I hope you've been writing this down because we're going to talk about, let's see, what is the multi-billion-dollar question as it pertains to love? What is the question that people all over the world always ask? And for the sake of time, I'm going to tell you, all right? People always want to know is, what is love? That is what people always want to know. What is love? What is it? How do I find it? Is love something that you find? Is it? Is it something that you go out to find? Or is love already in you? And what we have learned here in Focus and Faith is that love is already there. It's already in you. So search within you first, okay? And then allow love to show itself to you, to present itself to you. We also have, many more questions. Like, how do you know when you are in love? What's the difference in love and being in love? So you can love your family members, your friends, and, people that you care for, but it stops at being in love with them. You're not in love with them. You love them. You care about them. All right, you're concerned for them. But it comes to a different level when you're in love, okay, with that person that you feel that you've made a strong bond and connection to, okay, that you can get along with, that you enjoy being around, that you really like, okay? And then let's go on. Can a person really be loved or just express love? All right? Does love hurt? No, love does not hurt. Can people actually fall in love? All these and more. Yes, people can actually fall in love, okay? You see qualities most of the time of the person that you have and they have, and they're the same, okay? And because you love yourself, you love that person. All right, real quick, we are running out of time. I want you to keep this in mind, and that is love just is. For me, love is. That's what it is. It is just love. It is all those wonderful, beautiful things rolled up into you and into me that we share with each other and with the world. Okay, love is warm, thoughtful, and kind. Love is strong and steadfast. Love is key. Love is the answer. Love is greatness, fullness, and marvelous. Love feels good. Love is strong. Love is a miracle. It is a miracle. Love is forgiving, thoughtful, and embracing. Love is all the things you thought you couldn't be, yet so much more. Because you are so much more. You are love. Even if you don't think you are, know that you are, and watch everything in you change. It will change when you know who you are. We are out of time. Kindness, thoughtfulness goes a long way. Start there on your journey of being in love with you and loving all of those around you. Happy Valentine's Day. Enjoy this day of love. I'm wearing my pearls, ladies. Yes, I am. Have a great one.